Well, it doesn't have a goal, really. It has more of a goal than a lot of games, but it also doesn't have enough of a goal.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't like having a goal. It kind of has a goal, but not like once you've achieved it, you can't really get another goal.
Well, I mean, you say that, but like, I find that if the goal is good enough in a game, then you can replay that game, and it has replay value, therefore making.
I'm on about The Sims now. Once
Oh,
you've like with my favorite Sim, I've already achieved his life dream. I can't do that again. But I've been through. I'm on my 5th generation now of that same fucking family.
Okay. Look at Left 4 Dead. Look at Left 4 Dead. Let me and Alex playing Left 4 Dead. Like, the goal is to get to the end of the level, but like you can replay the levels in Left 4 Dead each time because you'll end up with different weapons. If you're doing it with a different group of people, and you can do it on different difficulties, and fun shit happens. There's something about Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead's just fun.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead's good.
And like, one of these problems like Minecraft and all the fucking clones of it is none of them have a goal. Just sort of, what are you supposed to do? Like,
Do you know what's life's goal though? That's the question.
life's goal is for me to move to Japan.
Life in general, not just your life.
Oh, like, I don't fucking care about other people. Whatever. Do whatever you want.
My goal's to get out of fucking Wales, Britain,
I bet
Europe. Get out of the fucking Europe, man.
I mean, that's basically my goal, like, but I'm supposing your goal isn't just to grow a dick, to be honest.
Oh god.
Oh,
ha, ha,
burn.
ha, ha.
Get on my level, scrub. Hello everyone, my name's again, I'm here with...
It's Stephen, yeah. I'm also here with.
Alex, yeah.
Okay, Jack has actually turned into a tall person. This
Jack's
podcast.
gone.
Jack's dead.
He's died. Dylan.
Dylan was supposed to do it, but he's a shithead. And
No,
He died as well.
didn't you hear? They all went out on a yacht and they all died in a freak yachting accident.
An accident.
Just a
freak
random
yachting
accident. I'm sure it wasn't an accident. I'm sure they've just left us permanently.
Hopefully.
It's because we don't obey child labour laws. We just sort of work them to the bone and then pay them like nothing.
Do they don't even get paid? We don't even get fucking paid yet.
Which instantly raises a couple of questions, like how did they afford a yacht? Are Dylan and Jack really gay?
I know how they afforded a yacht. They cook meth.
Yeah.
I
They're
can see
the
that.
Denby meth lab.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I already have something to talk about. Dylan, I messaged him now half an hour ago, and I said, Dylan, podcast. And he said, just popped up and said, now, NVM. Okay, anyway, as always, Dylan truly the picture of work and effort
In the Parch film.
in the TheParchedFilms channel.
Wow. Yeah, he was complaining the other day how he goes to the essay. Oh, I better be in the podcast more. I was like, yeah, if you're online. He goes, oh, I've only been in a few. I was like, yeah,
there
we
is-
have a
there isn't
rota,
really that,
and
like-
if you miss it, it's your own fucking fault. You're not going to be on the
There
rota
isn't
until it's your
strict
actual turn
rules for
again.
the podcast. The only thing is just be online when it happens.
Yeah, no, I'm all weird. I'm the person who always gets your fucks together. I'm like, I've got a deadline to stick to. If I don't make this podcast now, I don't make this podcast ever. Apart from last week, where I somehow managed to do it on Wednesday.
Thursday, actually.
No, yeah, that's right. Did you know I got stuck in my auntie's house when a power outage happened?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was at my auntie's on Wednesday, and this is why I couldn't do it on Wednesday with the other guys, because I was at my auntie's eating tea, and the power went out, and they live in like the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, I mean, they live up a giant fuck off hill, and I was like, well, I'm gonna die, and it took me hours to get home. I didn't even know if I was gonna go home. I thought I'd have to sleep at my auntie's. By the way, my auntie's my maths teacher. For those of you
That's out there.
for like the one of you who watches this podcast and doesn't come to our school, there you go. The more you know.
I have a little story. Well, not really a story, but
Go on.
on Saturday and Sunday, whilst you guys did that charity cycle thing, I basically did the complete opposite. and sat in my pajamas all day, both days, just playing like a mix of Civ 5, the Titanfall beta, and just
Okay.
like random Xbox games.
Well then. I have now we have two topics to talk about, and the first one we'll talk about is the bike thing.
Oh wow, the bike thing.
The bike thing.
That was hell and other stuff at the same time. It was actually pretty good some moments.
It was slightly fucking tiring. So basically, for those of you who don't know, me, Stephen, and Dylan did a charity cycle thing where we raised money for a variety of charities by cycling for 24 hours. Except we didn't really cycle for 24 hours. We cycled for like 3.
No. Altogether, I calculate it's like 200 minutes, which is just over 3 hours ish.
Yeah. So yeah, it was still a good time. It was a good time. We got on some bikes, did some cycling, raised some money. Stephen, how much money have you raised?
Like over 70.
Over £7? Over 7? Wow.
70.
Oh, right.
7.
I thought you said 7. I've raised over 50. So yes. See? Do you want to know who hasn't raised anything yet? Dylan.
Wait, I don't think he has.
Well, Dylan's a lazy ass, as you know by the reason he's not on this.
That's a good point. Dylan, get your act together,
R.I.P.
mate.
Dylan.
Mate. And anyway, the second topic that I didn't plan on was Alex. I didn't realise you had Civ 5.
Yeah, I got it ages ago, but I just never really like played it often. But I played it all weekend.
What's your opinion on it? Is it fun?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Is it the most addictive thing you've ever had?
Yep, I went Korea versus like everyone.
What's your which have you won that game yet? Have you
Yeah,
won
I won.
that?
It was like a
Did you
probably
go
like in total like 14-hour game.
Did you go the violence way or did you go like
I was saying to Stephen, I won through a culture victory at first, but I didn't really want to. But so then I carried on playing, and I got all the space parts, so I could have won that way.
And
But
then
in the
you
end,
did
I just
science.
nuked everyone.
Oh right, yeah, no, that's up to me. I always went through the science victory because I like the way you get science in that game. I like because it's just based upon having population.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, and but his thing, I also do the same thing where by having a lot of science, you end up having all the technology, including the giant mech robot and nukes.
Yeah.
So it's like I may as well just conquer the world now. So just murder everyone, just destroy the world. It's great. That game is extremely fun.
Yeah, but also addicting, which is
Well, yeah, because like, just one more turn. Or like,
Yeah, that was just-
you say like, turn 400, I'll stop playing. It's like, turn 700. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. It's good. Stephen, have you got Civ 5?
I have it, yeah. I played one game on it. I won via getting to space.
Okay, well, Jack has it as well. So, like, we should probably do something with this. Because Civ 5, like, it's underrepresented. That's a word.
I have all the Civ games. I put them in the Humble Bundle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because like,
came
you're
with
going to play...
every Civ
yeah.
game.
Like, I get
Literally.
why you might play Civ 4, because people always say that Civ 4 is, like, really good. But, like, who would play, like, Civ 2?
Don't know.
Civ 1? Well, it looks like ass.
It actually
and the-
does.
They're just the same game. It's not like there's a plot. It's like, why play the old ones when they're the same
Yeah.
thing as the new ones? Someone's going to be like, well, actually, the way you do things in the new ones has
better
changed.
strategy.
More strategy in the old ones. You're a shithead. You weren't born when the good games were out, faggot. It's like, okay then. You're too old. Why? Shouldn't you be at work? Instead of watching like, as shitheads on YouTube.
Why would they even be watching us anyway? Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna watch them. The Parched Films, you know.
It's like around the water cooler. Everyone's like, "Oh, did you see the newest episode of whatever show? Fucking
Daisy.
yeah, yeah." It's like, "Did you see the newest episode of Walking Dead?" Nah, lad, but TheParchedFilms released a new episode of Daisy. It was sick. They were like, they got murdered, didn't they? It was
They're really
fucking
shit at
mad.
playing Daisy, to be fair.
Oh, what? Okay then. We're actually recording an episode of Daisy later on. Well, we probably won't because Dylan's a lazy shithead, but maybe, just maybe, we can hope one day.
I think Dylan has stuff as well. Spoiler.
So we don't have a topic, do we?
I do.
Oh my god. Okay,
Okay.
then segue.
So I have a question for us all to answer.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Out of all the fantasy films, That includes science fiction
Science
as
fiction,
well.
okay. Yeah. So non-fiction, yeah, say.
Movies now.
Yes.
Which one would you like to be your life?
Oh, okay. So out of all science or out of
All science
non-fiction,
fictions and fantasy movies ever.
which one would you like to be real life? Okay. Give me a second.
I haven't actually
I'm
thought
sure-
about this myself, so you guys can go first.
Okay then. Okay, I'm just gonna throw some names out there, and then we can discuss whether they'd actually be good. Okay. The obvious one to me is Lord of the Rings, and I'd say no, I wouldn't want to live in Lord of the Rings because that world's fucked.
Yeah.
All they have is like fights and dragons and orcs and like the Lord of Death.
No, I'd love to live in the Shire. The Shire.
I'd
No,
say
but-
Matrix.
Okay, then if I didn't know this, but in the original Lord of the Rings book, the Shire actually gets attacked and burnt down.
Okay, I don't want to
they-
live in the Shire no longer.
No.
I don't want to live in the Shire.
It's
Also,
shit.
Alex, did you just say? I heard you say the Matrix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Matrix.
No, you don't want to
So
live in
cool.
Matrix because
Wait.
most of the time in the Matrix they weren't inside the program, which was sick. They were in the real world, which was an apocalyptic shithole.
Wait, would you
Yeah,
want to
but
be like
apart
just
from that-
a part of the actual real world or some?
Oh, you actually want to be part of the program?
Wait,
Just-
that's just
Oh,
this world.
I thought. No, but I thought that's what you said. What was the question? Sorry.
Any sci-fi or fantasy movie ever, which one would you fucking
Like,
want your life
no.
to be?
like.
Oh, okay.
Which one would you like to live in? I guess.
Live it. Oh, that's hard. Star Wars, I guess. That's
I-
good.
Is it though? I mean, think about it.
Inevitably, you could be on a planet that could get blown up by the Death Star.
Yeah, and at least two of your
Yeah, but
films are shit. So
every
there's that.
every like fantasy film ever has some kind of
No.
plot twist where like something bad is gonna happen.
I
Okay.
disagree with that. Okay, let's try. Okay, new
Example.
question. Try and think of a film where something happy happened. I see your point, Alex. I see your point, but still.
But still, Star Wars. I mean, I love Star Wars. I prefer it over Star Trek. Yeah, Jack, shove that up your ass. I know you're not here, but I'm thinking of you.
I'm not.
I mean, I mean, look at Star Wars. If you're a Jedi, you're screwed because all the Jedi's get killed. If you're a clone
Spoilers.
trooper, you're screwed. If you're a stormtrooper, you're screwed. If you're a droid, you're
That's
screwed.
a good point. And like, okay, let's look at this in a scientific way. What is the chances that, let's say you just lived in that world, the percentage chance of you being born and being a Sith or Jedi is extremely small.
Yeah, but
You're-
if you are, it's like the best thing
But you're
ever.
just getting up as cannon fodder and die in the first 10 minutes.
I
You'll
mean, if
run
you
out to the
ended up-
battlefield. Oh no, a guy with a lightsaber who literally can't be killed by any means at all. Like, they can take out entire armies single-handedly. I'll just go at them with my laser pistol. Pew pew, oh, I'm dead.
I never understood how at the end of
Mace Windu got thrown through a window. So.
That's a good point.
I never understand how at the end of number 3. I loved number 3. It was I just enjoyed the action in it.
Go on.
Plot was terrible because at the end, the clone troopers turn on the Jedi's and manage to kill them all.
I actually want to have a conversation about Star Wars for a bit because I have something about Star Wars that I want to preach. But go on.
How right? The Jedi's supposedly undefeatable
Yeah.
gets in the space of 5 minutes wiped out by clones.
Can I be honest? No idea. That like those movies pull so much shit out of their ass. Like, remember in the original films of Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
There was actually very little Jedi versus people with guns fighting. Most of it was like either Jedi versus Jedi or
guns
like
versus
space
guns.
battle. Yeah,
Yeah.
or like space battles. Whereas in the new films, like in the first couple of films, yeah, sure, if a guy has a lightsaber, he's literally unkillable by anyone but Jedi or Sith. But then, like in the third film, everyone just gets murdered by people with guns. It's like, well, okay, you all become pussies suddenly. But anyway, what I was gonna say was that you know how like obviously the original 3 movies are better, you know, the old
Yeah,
three
yeah, yeah.
Star Wars movies, yeah.
Obviously.
Actually, let's preface this by asking, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? Mine is 5, which I know is,
Mine is also 5.
I'd say 6.
it's the obvious choice, but like
Because
5's really good.
if you think about 4's like, oh,
Four's good,
it's all
but-
sort of beginning and nothing great happens. Number 5.
Also, I feel like 5 was really ahead of its time, but 4, I guess the budget was lower because they didn't know whether it was going to do well or not. Therefore, like it's a bit dated.
Actually, mine's 7. Just gonna say
Oh, okay then. Well, it's not out yet.
Soon to be.
But yeah,
the one made by Disney.
Nah, J.J. Abrams is working on it in like some form, so I reckon it can't be that. I can't be as bad as 1 or 2.
No, I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be good. Well, I
But,
hope so.
but anyway, what I was gonna say was the old 3. Like, I know people give the new films a lot of shit, and don't get me wrong, they're fucking bad. But 3, I don't like it when they link 3 in with them, because apart from, like, anytime Anakin Skywalker, because Hayden Christensen's a shit actor, apart from any time he was on screen, that film was actually pretty good. Like, the action in it was so...
I like the third one.
I
But then we're,
enjoyed
like,
I enjoyed the
one-
fight between
awful.
Obi-Wan and Anakin at the end.
Yeah, like, all the fights in that film were fucking epic, but, like... I
Oh, the
think
battle at the start.
it suffered from really, really bad first and second films, especially I think the second film's better than the first film. The first film,
Yeah, the first. I hate the first film.
First film's atrocious. Like, you know, it feels bad when 5-year-old me, who was interested by a lot of things, actually walked out of the first film. Seriously, I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. It's boring and shit. And it really is. But like 3's pretty good. 3's got, you know, stuff going on, right?
Yeah.
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 So, Stephen, have you got any other ideas for worlds that you would like to live in? Fantasy.
I would say
I'm-
Hunger Games because
Well,
Yeah, we have like a 1 in. That's even with the Star Wars. It's like there's millions of people, but you have some chance of surviving, but 1 in like 23 chance.
but you're saying like, I'm thinking of it. What's the chance? I'm just thinking like, what if you were just a guy in that world? You're not like you're not like the hero. You're not one of the people in the Hunger Games. You're just some guy.
no, but,
Think
but
about-
I'd want to be in the world before the actual events happened.
But I was gonna say, because think about the Hunger Games. What a
Yeah, but-
shithole! It's like modern day North Korea. It's awful.
Yeah, like it's all like, and then those in the second film, the guys in like the suits just go and like pillage.
But yeah,
the whole
they just go
city.
and murder people for no. They're like Nazis. It was. I wouldn't wanna live in
Exactly.
the Hunger
I want to
Games.
be
What
part of the capital.
Wow,
Oh,
you
you
truly
bloody Nazi.
are a dickhead.
That is the best quote. I want to be the Nazi guys.
I want to be one of the Nazis. They seem cool. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna get a quick list of IMDb movies. Most of the best movies though are based on like real life shit. You know, like Shawshank Redemption or The Godfather. Why did I just put IMGB?
I am GB.
I feel like Jack Patillo. IMDb man. Okay. So let me just quickly. Okay, here's a fictional world. What about Gotham City from The Dark Knight? Would you like to live in that?
Hell no.
No, it's an absolute well, you're at the same time you're like the most in danger and the safest because you got Batman about, but also like you got the Joker and the Bane.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
you forget
Bane's
the majority of the
running
time the
full
Batman comes
bullshit.
out, a bunch of people still end up dying.
That is a good point. That is a good point. What about Inception? But basically our world, but you can go into dreams and shit.
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah, you can like mess around with people. I would just mess with people's shit. Well, we've actually named it. The Matrix is number 19. Like, it's rated as the 19th best movie of all time. Holy shit. Also, I'm getting Facebook messages out the ass. Alex left.
Yeah. He's...
But anyway.
died.
continue. So now there's 2 people. We're doing a 2-man podcast.
This is more of a bonus cast because we haven't done one of them in a while.
Oh, God. Okay, I'll just keep going down this list and trying to find films that aren't, like, set in the real world.
Just type in fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
Fantasy films, and then have another list of sci-fi films.
Okay. I'm doing it. Wow, did you know what? Hold on. No, this is just new ones, right? Okay. Okay, I've got one. What about like the Marvel universe? Because you know how it's all like connected.
Oh,
So like,
fuck! You could be a
Iron
superhero
Man,
in that.
Hulk and shit. Yeah.
Oh wow! I didn't think about that, but yeah.
Yeah. What about Avatar?
Holy shit! Oh, well, they're kind of fucked, really, and they're really
Well-
far behind. You think about it, they're like,
Well, if you're a blue man,
if you're a blue man, they're pretty good, but then.
no,
like,
I'd like to be a human. Just fucking take him down. Bam.
I'd love to be one of the humans that can turn into the blue man.
Oh, that'd be quite cool. Yeah.
Imagine being able to turn into one of the blue men, but
Oh, I
then
need
be
to
a
watch-
human.
I've actually got that on Blu-ray. I might watch that soon. Avatar's a good film.
Yeah, it is a good film.
Oh, lad, The Hobbit: Destination Small's on an 8.2 on IMDb. Thank God that film's doing well.
I did
Like-
like that film. I loved the first film as well. People were like, oh, it didn't have that much action and stuff in it. I still thought it was a really good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I think the second one was better, but
The second one. The second one was great as well. I loved that shit.
Bomb. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. This makes me really happy though. Do you know of the highest rated fantasy TV series on IMDb? That 2 of them are anime, of the top 5.
Holy shit.
That makes me really happy. One of them's Death Note. Death Note's not really fancy, but you know.
Death Note movie. The Death Note movie was on IMDb is rated as one of the top. The live action movie is one of the top serial killer movies.
Yeah, it's a good Death Note movie is surprisingly good because it's like it doesn't have the shit ending that the show has. Wow. Okay, here's another one. The highest rated sci-fi TV series, Cowboy Bebop, is number 4 of all time.
Oh my god! I did like Cowboy Bebop, but it's not my favourite. It's still Code Geass, and second now is Haruhi because I love that show.
One of my favourite bits in Code Geass is like I like the way.
I love the ending.
The ending, yeah. Wow, this is just in this down cast, but like I like the way that the mechs and stuff are like the main way of. I like the way that the mechs are like the main sort of form of fighting and stuff.
Yeah. Who shoots with their hands now? I mean, you go in a mech.
There's literally no one with guns in that show. Everyone just uses mechs.
Yeah.
Or like,
or threatens people with guns, but then ends up getting in a mech.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, I felt like everyone knew how to drive those things in that show. It made no sense. Like, how did Zero know how to use a mech? He never explained it.
I reckon it's just in their blood.
I think we're just talking about stuff that no one's gonna know what we're talking about.
Yeah, we should.
But if you do know what we're talking about, then you should probably subscribe.
You should sub. And do you know what? Give us a message and we might come play Gary's mod or something with you.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll do that. And we'll talk about anime with you on a Gary's mod server.
That would be fun.
Okay. So Gareth, what have you been playing lately?
I've been playing nothing. Hearthstone. I've been playing.
Of course. How many episodes of that have you got on your fucking computer now?
There's 2 more. I finished that entire arena, and I've played like 5 arenas since that. I recorded the final episode. That game's extremely fun.
Are you gonna record a bit more maybe after that?
Oh god, yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna record that to like. That's my favorite game that I record. I'm gonna record DayZ. I'm gonna. Maybe that game's kind of shit though.
I'm currently in the middle of 2 runs of Breaking Bad. One with my dad and one with my mum. I've just tonight I'm gonna finish season 1 with my mum. We were gonna do it last night, but we were busy. And then I just finished season 2 with my dad.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And I think I'm watching right now. I'm rewatching Code Geass, and
oh my god, Code Geass! I love you, Code Geass.
It is so good.
If I could choose one anime to be in my life, surprisingly it wouldn't be Code Geass because that world's fucked.
Yeah.
It'd probably be Haruhi, I guess.
So just our world, like aliens and stuff.
Yeah, but I'd want to be
Kion.
Kion, yeah. Right, so I've been playing a few stuffs. I've just finished Battlefield 4, and may I just say that is a very good campaign.
Yeah.
The ending as well is very good. It's a sad ending.
It's time for the debate section of the podcast because I'm gonna see. Holy crap! That game's got good reviews.
What did Battlefield 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking well good.
Surprisingly high reviews.
I mean, I've got COD Ghosts. I played the campaign, and the campaign was fucking awesome, right? But I haven't played. I think I'm level 2 on the online because it's shit. I just played Battlefield 4 online.
Yeah.
And I've just started my 5th run of GTA 5 now.
Yeah. Wait, did you say 5th run?
Yeah.
Why? I haven't really played that. And I really want to play GTA 5, but I can't be asked to put it on my Xbox. I want it to come out on PC and I'll play it. Okay? There you go, there you go. Let's leave it at that note. Rockstar, release GTA for motherfucking PC.
You're a
fans.
shit company unless you're. Well, you're not shit.
You're not a shit, but you're lazy.
You're lazy. You're
Get
like
off your
Dylan. You're a lazy asshole when you want to be.
There you go. There you go. And with that, we're done with this podcast.
Goodbye.
Thanks. Bye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I am the weakest link because I am sitting here right now.
Yes.